Catherine, delighted you are here. What an impressive career. You've spent the last 20 years as an IT transformation director, and I know one of your real passions is about driving forward legacy systems and really sort of bringing those businesses to the current date and being in a position where they can evolve. And I'm very, very keen to get your view and insights on some of those topics that you're clearly very passionate about.
It's really great to be here. I'm very fortunate. I have a career in something that I'm really passionate about and sufficient experience, I think, shall we say, to have some thoughts about some of the challenges we have today.
I guess with that in mind, why is technology such a fundamental component of any business transformation?
Technology underpins so much of what we do. There's such a huge opportunity to evolve that with today's digital tools, with AI, and really a better understanding of the sector you operate in, how your business is operating, and where you get to.
What would you say would be the key elements of consideration in scoping out and implementing an effective technology transformation?
I think before you even think about the technology piece, you've got to have a look at your organisation and have a clear idea of what benefits and goals you have. And then I think it's about ensuring your technology journey is appropriate to the maturity stage you have, the capacity that you have to evolve that, as well as continue to operate effectively and drive your business forward. Doing that thinking early in the process means you have a much better understanding of it.
What role does technology transformation play across enterprise transformations?
Technology transformation is an enabler for enterprise transformation. You have to know where your enterprise is going, and then you get the best out of your technology. If you can be very clear about those points that build confidence, build the trust of your board, the trust of your people, that's really vital to success.
How do you empower technology adoption and digital advancement?
So I think it comes back to this structure, and clarity of goals. So making sure that people from the functions are involved from very early on, because then you get the best combination of the technology experts and the visionaries around that and the business visionaries. Being involved means you have a sense of ownership. That initial go live of the transformation is just the first step, really, and you want that to be successful, and then empower your people to evolve that as you need to.
Given the advancement of technology and everything that's happening with AI and the change that businesses are going through, how can we best navigate what could be perceived as transformation fatigue?
What can drain human beings is not having clarity about where you're going. One of the ways to combat that successfully is to communicate. Keep communicating at every level of the organisation in as many different channels as you can, and engage in the conversation. And if you don't have much to say, it's great to let people air their opinions, their concerns, because a lot of energy is spent in transformation projects, often managing change resistance, managing that fear and uncertainty.
In your opinion, why is a comprehensive change management and communication plan so critical?
Change is all about the orchestration of all the small and large pieces of transformation that build up to your target. But change and transformation is all about uncertainty. So trying to create those anchors that people can understand, that they can be certain about within all of that uncertainty is really key. So I think too often, change is a bit of an afterthought, and really it should be one of your first hires within transformation program, so that not only are they going on the journey, but also they understand from the very beginning where are the challenging areas of change within the organisation, and they can tailor the training, the comms, to facilitate all of that.
What do you perceive the future of technology transformation to be, and how can businesses plan for this?
The future is probably about a better understanding and focus on how you can accelerate transformation in small pieces to gain that trust and benefit at the earliest opportunity. And I think that really needs cross-functional teams, again, that clarity of goal, that focus on outcome and execution. But you have to be resourced effectively to do that. I think we're all very clear about the significant cost of technology as part of that, and of experienced people as well. So you have to be really clear about the value they bring, but you mustn't underestimate the transfer of that knowledge internally. And I think what we'll see is probably more focus on that knowledge transfer and enabling the capability internally.
Well, Catherine, thank you so much for spending some time with me this afternoon. I think you've raised some particularly pertinent points, and actually to understand your perspective from a technology transformation lens has been incredibly thought-provoking. So certainly a lot to take away from this conversation. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thanks for inviting me.